back with a long-awaited Plan With Me video. I have been gone from my planner for a couple of months, and just recently I went shopping and I found this super awesome planner. It's a very simple little planner. I honestly have been trying to figure out where it is I found it, and I'm thinking possibly Joann's. Um, but for some reason I can't remember. Anywho, so since I can't remember, sorry guys. I think I found it in the clearance section somewhere that I went shopping, and I just really cannot even remember exactly where I got it. It's book bound, a book bound planner. It's very flat when you open it. I really do like it. It's about like a 8 by 10 size, I'd say. I really haven't measured it. And it's very nice. It's just like a basic planner. As you can see here, there's the calendar, and all of that is at the beginning of the planner. You have the 12-month calendar spreads, and then on the back of the book, then you have the weekly horizontals. So it's pretty much a basic planner, which is what I mostly enjoy using. I'm not really into like the vertical type of planning. I really have never uh, even had a planner like that. Like I've had a happy planner and I used it for school, but I've never used it for, my daily planning. So I am excited to finally have this planner. It's completely gorgeous. I am absolutely loving it. And it actually starts in the month of September. So it goes September through the end of next year, I believe. I did actually share it in my stories on Instagram, but of course, those only last 24 hours. But if you did catch it, I did give like the full details on what it looks like inside. And I think the next video that I do, I might introduce it a little bit because I didn't realize um, that recording this video like this really wasn't actually, sharing my new planner with you all. So for October, I promise to do a video where I will actually flip through the book live with you guys so you guys can actually take a look inside. Anywho, today what I'm doing is simply going into my monthly spread for September and adding a bunch of little details. I'm really trying to go for, as minimal as possible. I'm not trying to overdo it. As you guys saw at the beginning of the video, I simply started with some stamping. I had some flower stamps from the Gossamer Blue sets I had received, and so I just wanted sort of like a fall look, I guess. And I went ahead and started stamping some little black flowers, and then there was a smaller size flower, and I did that with like a peachy type of stamp, and I think I used a little bit of red, yes. I've been adding a bunch of stickers here, as you can see, and the supplies that I'm using are my Gossamer Blue supplies. Those honestly were some of my favorite, and in case you guys haven't heard, unfortunately, and I am so heavy-hearted to have to say this, but Gossamer Blue has closed their doors at the end of August. So I did start September off kind of rough. It was just completely heartbreaking finding out that Gossamer Blue would be no more. So, I still have a bunch of my supplies, and it's actually, not a lot. I have it all in one basket. So the little basket you guys see here on the top right, that's all the supplies I have, other than like my 12 by 12 sheets, which aren't too many of them. um, so I'm basically going to be using my Gossamer Blue supplies for my planner is what I'm thinking. I did get a lot of super fun stickers while I was receiving the kits, and I hope to take advantage of or I'm hoping that, next time I get paid, I can put a little money in buying a warehouse box if they still have them available, so that I can sort of restock a bit of these items that were completely exclusive. But luckily, I have all these stamp sets, as you can see here. A lot of these were very themed, and some of them were not, more original, and so I'm excited, to be using my Gossamer Blue supplies inside my planner. This planner is basically going to be one for my social medias and deadlines. Also, for my projects that I have due, any bills I might have due. So this is my all-around planner for everything. I do have a lot of stamps that, go with it. So that's why I'm kind of liking this, and it's a really pretty planner. So all you see me here is doing a bunch of stamping on the days that I'm going to be posting YouTube videos and also blog posts and deadlines. And I don't actually go in and write in everything here, just, for privacy. But I do actually finish it off once I'm done decorating it. I finish off writing everything in there, and after I took all my little close-up photos. I'm using an asterisk stamp here, which is also from Gossamer Blue, and it's super cute. I like how it really stands out with the places that I need reminders or whatever it might be. I'm adding a little bit extra stamping. I found another flower stamp here, and I honestly, like, my idea with these stamps was just to make it look kind of fall-ish, and it kind of worked. It kind of didn't, but it's still a really nice spread. On the left-hand side, I used some super cute stickers that were from Gossamer Blue. Once again, there's one that says important, one says appointments, and one of them says deadlines. And then in the bottom, I also put one that says pay. So these are super cool. Uh, and I'm adding just a little bit of splatters to add a little detail. I'm not adding too much thickness to my planner. I don't plan to, just for the same reason that it's book bound, and I don't want it to be just completely bulging and overwhelmed with stuff in there. It's different versus, a bound planner. And I'm bringing in some quotes here. These are actually from We Are Memory Keepers, and you can just find these at Michael's. That's where I got these, and they're just inspirational quotes. I'm putting one that says, "Be so good they can't ignore you," on that card I put in the center where I'm going to use to write a few notes. Then I have this one that says "Dream Big" in the back of that. And so here we go. This is now the spreads. As I said, I do have it bookmarked with a super cute little glittery rubber band from some trim that my friend Mariana gave me a few months back, and I just use that as a bookmark. Sorry about that. And now I'm going to decorate the first week of September. So I did record this at the beginning of the month. It took me quite a while to upload it for you guys, so I do apologize about that. I realize that it's already almost the end of the month, but I feel like as long as I get it in the month, then, all is good in the world, because I am a lot busier than my videos make me seem. And so I had an idea here for the weekly spread. I'm not huge on decorating the weekly spreads, but I did want to add a little something. And since I already had a few stamps out, I figured, you know what, let's just do it. And I also wanted to add like a little bit of color. So that's the reason why I'm here. You see me bringing in some washies and stuff. So the washies I used at the top with those beautiful florals is a Dear Lizzie washi, and it's very thick, as you guys can see. It still tore a little bit of the edges, and it still, managed to pretty much cover the whole top margin of the planner. And I think I'm just going back because I found a stamp that said appointment. And so here I am, back to the spread. I added a stamp on the 5th because I had a few things due that day, and it says this, and I plan on filling it in. And now I'm going to go in with a little bit of watercolor. I figured, you know what? This, like, I don't know. I just feel like this planner is very, very blank, um, which is a good thing. And I feel like it's allowing me to get creative inside of my planner and do things that I don't normally do. And, it is way larger than normal planners are. Like I said, it's like a 8 by 10 or 8.5 by 11. So I decided that I wanted to add a little bit of watercolor to my page since it's so white and bare. And I decided to highlight the days with a little bit of watercolor. I added some watercolor to the top where it says September and to the flowers, and then I'm also going to highlight with a little bit of watercolor the notes section on the bottom left hand corner. And yes, my friends, I totally enjoyed this process. Like I said, I filled it all in as soon as I was done recording this and taking some photos, and I do hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. It is pretty basic, guys. Like I said, this is my all-around planner, so I do add more personal touches to it, writing in it, but the decorating, like I said, I want something plain and simple. So I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all on my next video. Good night. Bye-bye.